Hey guys, my name is Room and today we're going to talk about a little bit more of a serious topic. When I started this channel, I wanted it to be focused on the future artist and the artist that has a great idea but doesn't know how to bring it into the spotlight. There's usually an underlying issue with this, and that is people not knowing how to be happy. And that's not only artists, that a lot of humans have this. So today I want to talk with you guys about why you are not happy and how we are going to solve it. Let's get into it. Is it on? So hey guys, how is everybody doing? What has everybody been up to? I haven't done a lot, just causing some local controversy as usual. Anyway, as I said, I want to talk with you guys about happiness. Because, well, isn't that what everybody wants in the world? We all want to be happy, we all want to have joy, and it all seems to be so difficult. Well, actually, it's not that difficult. But if we want to see how we're going to be happy, and how we're going to do it, and how we're going to live a joyful life, then we first have to look at why we are not happy at all. And that usually comes down to three things. The first reason why a lot of people are not happy is because they feel like they need stuff to be happy. And that is usually wanting the new phone, wanting a partner, wanting to have a house, wanting to have that master's degree in whatever. You might think by yourself, hey, wait a minute, is wanting stuff bad? No, of course it's not bad. But it should not determine your happiness. Of course, I want a lot of stuff. Everyone wants a lot of stuff, and that's not a bad thing. But the moment that you feel like you need stuff in order to be happy then it's going to ruin your happiness. By the way, also really cheap alternative. You know, I love Makeup Revolution. This is the Revolution Pro Ultimate Cover Crease Proof Concealer, and it kind of seems like a dupe for the P. Louise base. I mean, it's kind of ironic that I'm like talking about you shouldn't want anything, and then I'm here like, this is a really good product. But you know what I mean. I'm not here to sell you stuff. I'm just here because I know there are a lot of people who are on a budget and looking for affordable alternatives. The second reason that causes unhappiness, or whatever we want to call it, is a rejection. And that's not only being rejected by others, but also by yourself. It's the feeling of waking up and thinking, oh, I'm so horrible, oh, there's another day of work, oh, another day of school, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's complaining, it's having this bad perception of life and that everything is so horrible. If you didn't notice, in the theme of happiness, I'm trying to do a rainbow look. I've never done that in my life. I feel like it's so overdone, but I thought like, let's just try something different today. Because if you want to be happy, you need to get out of your comfort zone and do something new every single day. And the third reason is basically, as some people call it, zoning out, or not really being in the moment, and everything is like gray, and you can kind of compare it a bit to depression, I guess. It's like you're not in the moment, you just live every day, and you don't feel a lot. So what we're gonna do now is look at those three horrible causes of unhappiness and look at how we're gonna solve them. So the first one, wanting. It's really common in the age of social media that we all want stuff. We are constantly looking at other people's lives and thinking that they have it much better and that their life is prettier and more perfect than our life. It's always not true. Everyone has their own issues, everyone has their own problems. Just because someone seems to have more money or more friends or an important life or gets the best opportunities doesn't mean that they live a happy life. There's usually a lot of underlying issues with everyone. And I'm not saying that I'm some holy person that knows it all, because I am the same, especially with the wanting stuff. I feel like a lot of times I need stuff to be happy as well. For example, I see people getting great opportunities And I'm kind of getting mad because I'm like, why am I not getting these opportunities? And then the power comes in blaming yourself. And this is not going to the second one and saying, oh, why am I'm so horrible. I can get opportunities, blah, 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 blah. No, it's blaming yourself for everything that happens in your life and taking control. That's saying, next time I should put myself out better to get the best opportunities. Or next time I should make opportunities. It's getting yourself in control. And stop pointing at everyone and saying, this is your fault, this is your fault. You should blame yourself, because then you're gonna get in control. Only you can change your own direction. Wow, we're getting real deep. And it's also like talking about opportunities and wanting stuff. It's like saying to yourself, well, I want to do this, but first I'll need to do this. No, you don't. You don't. And you're gonna tell yourself that every day, that you need stuff in order to do stuff. You don't. You can do everything you want to do right now if you really want to. You have no reason to make excuses anymore. For example, there are a lot of stories out there about people being successful just because of social media and stuff. We have a lot of power in our hands. Stop looking at everything that is negative and turn it into a positive. Look at everything you already have. A really good exercise for this is writing down every day what you're thankful for, even if it's just one thing. Like saying, I'm thankful for my friends, I'm thankful for food, I'm thankful for health. And if you think that this is all some kind of hocus pocus, that is all like this weird stuff, then sure, maybe it doesn't work for you, but this is a method, and if you don't want to take it, then that's your decision. When I was a kid, I always told myself that I wanted to be a teacher during the week and work in theater or be an actor in the weekends. And if I think about it, I actually did that. I have been a teacher for like 3 years while doing drag in my own time, which is in its own way kind of theater and acting and stuff. But it's those kind of little things that you should think like, what have you accomplished? And don't tell yourself I haven't accomplished anything, because you have. We get unhappy when we have like this thing in our minds that we want and we don't accomplish it in the way we want to. So the way to solve this is to make goals. And just sit down and write it down what you want to accomplish. The best way to do this is with SMART goals. So what are SMART goals, you may ask? Those goals are specific, measurable, acceptable, realistic, and time-bound. So a goal that's not SMART would be, I'm going to be the biggest drag artist. It's not specific, it's not measurable, it is acceptable, it's not realistic, and it's not time-bound. So it's not a SMART goal. And if you're gonna have that in your mind that you're gonna be the biggest drag artist, you're gonna be really disappointed because it's not a goal, you're not gonna accomplish anything. What is a SMART goal is saying, within 5 months I'm going to have 3 covers on national magazines. It's specific, it's measurable, it's acceptable, it's realistic, and time-bound. So I'm not really going into the hassle of how to make a SMART goal, but if you guys want to see that, then I'm going to make a different video about it, because we can talk about it a lot more. So let's talk about the rejection part. This one is actually really easy to solve once you get the hang of it, because you make your own reality. If you're going to tell yourself every day that what you have to do is horrible and that you have a really terrible life, then you're going to believe it, because that's how your mind works. If you're going to tell yourself that every day, then your mind is going to say, okay, that's our reality, that's how we're going to live. But if you're going to tell yourself every day what you're thankful for and all the great things that you have, then your mind is going to adapt to that. And right now you might be thinking, Room, that is some bullshit. I don't believe anything you say. Once you do this, once you actually tell yourself, even if you don't believe it yet, that you're talented, that you have the greatest gifts, that you are really nice, that you're a kind person, that you're intelligent, then your mind is going to believe it, and you're going to see around you that everyone is talking shit about themselves. Even if it's just a joke or anything, your mind is going to believe it. and it's gonna make it your reality. And I don't think that you want that at all. You have to realize that your mind is really powerful. And a great exercise to get what you want is manifesting. And there are a lot of these spiritual gurus on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, acting like this is some kind of magical thing. It's not. It's a really simple brain trick to help you navigate life. So what is manifesting, you might ask? It's writing down the things that you want to happen as if they're already happened. So what I really want to happen is I want to move out. So what I would write down is I have a really beautiful house, I have a nice couch, I have a dog. You know what, it's really stupid, but it's like making your own fairy tale. Subconsciously, your brain is going to pick it up and it's going to open it for, once opportunities come your way to make this happen, then your brain is going to think like, oh, this has to do with that time you manifested that thing. If you don't do that, then your brain is going to think nothing about it. So if you want to attract something in your life, you have to make it happen. And manifesting is a really good way to do that. If you guys want more explanation on anything in this video, let me know and we're going to talk more in depth about it. Also, this rainbow look is kind of turning out really good. Like, I was not expecting it. I'm not the best makeup artist in the world or anything, but like, this is not bad at all. So what I really want to be the takeaway of this video is that you realize how powerful your mind is and that you have full control over everything that happens in your life. Also, something that helps in feeling a bit better is making yourself uncomfortable. And by that I mean doing something new every day. Even if it's just a little. I don't mean go to climb a mountain or something. Just do something different every day that you're not used to. I mean, just say hi to someone on the street. I don't know. What this is going to do is it's going to help you realize that the limits in your mind are basically made up and that you create your own reality. You also have to realize, listen, the coty powder is amazing, but it really does smell like old ladies. What I wanted to say is, what you have to realize is that a lot of times the things that are holding you back are false beliefs. Those are placed there by teachers, parents, I don't know, people that used to be important in your life. And the thing is, you have to let them go. You have to let go everything people once told you and actually kind of start over. Our lives are basically fairy tales. Our parents or caretakers usually decide the beginning, but we decide the end. Nobody's going to grant you opportunities and give them to you. You have to make them yourself every single day. So go do it. You know how powerful you're going to feel once you realize that you are in control and that all the problems around you can solve by yourself? It's really great. Literally my favorite part of makeup is doing contour. Like, all these colors are fun and stuff, but shaping your entire face is so fun. I used to use this exact Inglot brow product, but it dried down like within weeks. And then pudding gave me this wonderful tip, which is Inglot Duraline. And it's not only for Inglot products, it works for anything, but it basically revives dried out products. It's actually so good. So I lost my sharpener, no lip liner today, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of exciting and challenging. So I will be doing some finishing touches and everything, and I will be back in a second. And here we are with the finished look. I'm feeling yellow, I'm feeling French, I'm feeling artsy, I'm feeling amazing. So I hope that you thought this video was valuable, and even if I just could help one person, that's what I'm doing it for. Please give it a thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm, and share it with some friends that might also think this would be valuable for them. So don't forget to subscribe because I'm trying to make videos every week, and I'll hope to see you guys next time. See ya!